right now.
And his son Kartik's
Uncle Ray.
Raymond says the defendant's son stole his
Yo,
son's
I'm
scooter
that
from the
old.
parking lot of a store.
Not really. You look good, bro.
He had nothing to do
I know.
with the
My
fact that
fucking head is
knows
fucked
that's
up.
not true. Even the cops. They're suing for
Fucking so rounded.
$1,000. These are the defendants, Michelle Saunders and her son, Tejan. Michelle says everyone is accusing her son of stealing a scooter, but he had nothing to do with it.
Nigga, you stole
He
it.
was arrested because the cops couldn't find the scooter in his possession, and they owe the plaintiffs zip all. They're accused of scooting the issue.
All parties, please raise your right hands.
And by that time, the defendant was already in jail.
And then why wasn't there an arrest?
Because he was already in jail.
So what? Then he can be in jail on two things. Why didn't the police follow through? What did they say to you?
Oh man, this is awesome. Boom.
Welcome back to the People's Court. Next case in the docket. The plaintiff says the defendant stole her son's scooter, but the defendant says her son is clean. It's the case of he scooted with my scooter.
Scooter with my scooter.
Thank you, Douglas. Ramon Chadari
Yes. And
and Kartik Saini.
Kartik.
Kartik. Okay. You are suing Michelle and Tejan Saunders. Okay, you're the mom?
Yes.
All right. For $1,000 for stolen property, because according to you, he stole your scooter, your helmet, and caused you to pay some monies in changing locks because your scooter keys were involved. Tell me what's going on.
Well, Your Honor, on June 8th, me and my friend went to the pawn shop. And when I was standing outside, the defendant was with a girl named Jennifer.
Is she in the car?
Yes.
Is he in the car?
Yes.
Okay, and you have driven to the pawn shop in your scooter?
Yes.
What kind of scooter?
It was a Tao. It
Okay.
was a 49cc.
Did you have any pictures of it?
No.
Okay, so go on.
Well, when I was talking to her, the defendant, he hopped on my scooter and drove off.
And took off.
Took off.
Just stole your scooter right in front of you with some, and he had been sitting in a car with somebody who can identify him.
Yeah, and she gave me false information about him.
What false information she give you?
She gave me the last name, Wilson.
Was Wilson ever one of his names for some reason?
No.
Go on.
Okay.
Do you know Jennifer?
Yes.
Who's Jennifer?
His friend.
Girlfriend or friend?
Friend.
So at that point, I felt my attention was taken away from the scooter for a reason.
Yeah, you got had.
Yeah.
So then what happens? You call the police,
Called the police.
and then what?
The police, they couldn't really do much.
Why can't they do much? Oh, because you didn't know who the guy was.
Yeah, until
But how do you find out who the guy was then?
Because I knew his older sister, Erica Saunders,
Okay.
and I go tell the cops.
How you
And by
know
that
her?
time, the defendant was
I was
already in
fucking
jail.
her.
And then why wasn't there an arrest?
Because he was already in jail.
So what? Then he could be in jail on two things. Why didn't the police follow through? What did they say to you? Go ahead, Dad.
Your Honor, the detective says we cannot do anything anyway because he's a juvenile.
What does that have to do with it? Obviously, things can be done to a juvenile. They're just done in juvenile court. You still charge him with a crime, and then a judge decides a punishment. There's juvenile hall. There's all. Okay, all right. Just wait. Just stop. What's going on?
She's really pissed off at this.
I think he said June 8th. It was with my friend Jenny. He had came to the plaza we was in, talking about he's selling a scooter. I'm like, how much you selling it for? He like, yo, I want like 1,000. I'll take 8. I'm like, word? I'll probably get like 657. He like, you know how to ride? I'm like, yeah. He gave me his helmet and the keys. It was like, yo, where you going? I said, I'm gonna go down to the gas station, come right back up the street. I gets on, I'm going for like 10
I goes.
Watch that.
I don't know him.
Yeah, you know how people are constantly just leaving the plaza after 10 minutes? I guess my scooter's not coming back. I'm just going to invest, I don't know, 10 minutes, not a second more than 10 minutes. Mom, are you listening to him? Mm-hmm. This is a load of garbage, right?
Oh shit, now she's gonna be after the fucking mama.
Plaintiff get a grand. Judge Million rules next.
Mom, you listening to this nigga? This nigga's a bunch of bullshit.
Like I took it for a ride for 10 minutes.
He didn't even say that. He says I goes around the corners and he's left about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Who says shit like that?
Like that.
He don't know that he's on TV.
Yeah.
I feel like he doesn't know that he's on TV.
No, they know fucking they're gonna be on TV.
His English definitely doesn't know that he's on TV. I goes. Who says that?
This is
I
what
wonder if he's
happens.
watching this right now.
This is what happens when the black people fuck the fucking Puerto Ricans or fucking Portuguese or fucking anybody else.
You got a kid here.
Your English don't match up.
They're completely responsible because from a young age you have to mold them into the kind of adult that they should be.
What do you think? Are parents responsible if kid becomes criminal?
Yeah, I think so. Just because, they, teach them what they do and stuff.
Fair enough. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree, because, your parent has to teach you how to be, proper values and all that. And if they don't teach you that, you become a criminal.
Interesting. Okay. Very
Interesting.
Well said.
Scooters, so he wouldn't steal nobody's scooter.
How'd you get the other two?
I bought them.
In his statement, what he says is I buy and sell scooters. That might be a reason to take a scooter so you can sell it. I don't know.
Yeah, but like he said, he came back 10 minutes later, he was going.
What was he in for now?
Fighting. Not stealing. He never got arrested for nothing out stealing.
So you come back in 10 minutes, and the owner of a scooter has forfeited the scooter because he couldn't wait 10 minutes for a scooter. How'd you get home?
My house is directly across the street.
Okay, so he walks home rather than wait for his scooter, and then what? Where's the scooter?
Obviously, it's going now.
No, it's not obvious to me because I don't live in this fairy tale land, so I don't know what to say next. Where did the scooter go?
I'm not sure.
Well, was it on the same day? A week later?
It was the next day. I still got his
Let's
keys.
put ourselves just a second.
I still got his keys though.
And we're gonna come back to the plaza after 10 minutes. And when we come back, the guy who owns the scooter couldn't wait until minute 11. You then find yourself with a scooter and keys and a helmet. And of course, you call the police to say, listen, there's a problem. This guy might report his scooter stolen, but actually he's just an impatient fellow. So you did that, right? No.
Look at Carter.
The scooter's gone. Probably was. He probably sold it between those 2 days.
I was in jail. How I steal it?
You went to jail.
I just told you.
All right. And then you went to jail, what, on day 2 or the day that you took the scooter?
Day 2.
Day 2. Show me the receipts for the scooter. Where was your helmet? On the scooter handlebars?
Yeah, it was attached.
Show me the receipts for the helmet. The $60 for 3 deadbolt locks. What is that?
It's the house locks.
Once you had to change everything once your keys were missing. All right, let me tell you what's going to happen, my friends. I'm issuing a judgment in your favor.
You know what I mean?
Because I find that the story he's giving me is completely and totally preposterous. That judgment is against Tejan, not against his mother, because he's a grown thief on his own account. And she cannot be held legally responsible for what he does when he's thieving on his own. So that's dismissed against her. $999 against Tejan, verdict for the plaintiffs.
Who is that? The police department.
Where were you when your son shows up with another
Look at Carter.
The police department.
Not according to the police.
So the decision goes against Tejan, not the mom. Come on out here, Tejan. What's your reaction?
So he's gonna have to pay?
Situation that you're in now.
Bunch of stuff running through my mind.
I know that broad. She works at the mall.
But my ass has to keep it the same.
Okay.
I don't even know him.
Okay. Well, when you got home with the scooter that day, did you think maybe why didn't you call the cops and say, hey, this scooter is here, or try to call Jennifer? You could have tried to call her, and she could have tried to get in contact with him because she knew who he was, right?
Yeah, I guess.
You could have done that. How come you didn't call her? Didn't think of it?
No.
At the time? All right. Okay.
All right, guys, right this way, please.
Right around this way.
Thanks.
I know that girl. Listen to Carter.
What's your feeling?
Well, I feel like it was a good judgment and it was fair.
It says you let him take it for a ride. No?
No.
You let him take it.
No. I was 20 to 30 feet away from the scooter while I was behind my back turned.
Are you going to go to the police department and follow up?
What? Yes, I am.
What are you going to ask for there?
I'm going to ask for my scooter.
Why are you gonna ask for a scooter, Kardik? Why the fuck? Hey, Kardik. Kardik. Kartik, why are you gonna ask for your scooter? You already won, bro. Huh? Why? Why? Ray, ask him why is he gonna ask for the scooter again? Like, why? Yo. You're an idiot.